Okay, recording has started. Now let's explain about the router on stick. Okay.
Okay, Irfan bhai, a simple answer for that question would be like the question, if you will not define the gateway, what will happen? So the simple answer for that should be it will drop the packet and communication won't happen.
Right. That's
Or
correct. It will drop the packet system itself on the level of system itself.
on
Okay.
system level itself. Okay.
System level itself. Because see, as I explained, very simple. If you want to deep dive or dive deep again, so you can say, for example, if you want to communicate, if you want to go to Abhi house, for example, right? Abhi house. But Abhi doesn't disclose its address. So how you will go? You can initiate your traffic from beginning. No, right? Because you don't know where you to go, right? So you will never exit from your door itself, right? As simple as that. If you don't know where you are going, for example, if I'm going out of room, so I have a destination. Might be I'm going to office, meeting friend, playing cricket, or other things, right? But if you do not have any purpose, how you will go out of room? The same is
You need
happening.
a you need a path, you need a direction, like need a map. What's the
You need to know,
destination?
not path
Hmm.
and direction. Path direction will be different thing in networking. But you need to know where you need to go. Your purpose is where you need to reach out to, right? But if you do not know where I need to reach out to, then system itself will not allow you to exit. You have to define. For example, you defining ping, right? Ping and then IP address, for example, right? Then you are
Yes.
giving system to a purpose. Means you need to reach out to this destination IP address. Whatever you're writing, it's a destination, right? Even if you're not given any purpose to system itself, then it will drop the packet because you are not writing anything. Ping and nothing, right? Then what will happen? There's no destination. So how system, I mean, packet will exit from the system? It will drop. Simple. That is, I mean, like if you have not defined a correct gateway, even if you have not defined the gateway, either it's wrong or right, then packet will not exit. If you define any gateway, for example, wrong gateway, then it will reach out to wrong device. That we are saying as a DOS attack. DOS attack, I think. Oh, sorry. Middle of the man. Middle of the man attack. This is known as a security term. Uh,
DOS तो multiple request flooding होती है ना कि
yeah,
कोई
yeah,
person
right. This is
flooding.
middleman. DOS means, for example, it's funny thing I remember, but you can say like if I have a router, yes, attack how is happening. I will in networking, what I heard, you know, what I've seen, multiple ping requests is coming to here. That's why we are dropping all the
Hmm.
ping, only allowing a specific one. Multiple, crores of requests came as a ping, and this interface is a public interface, and public IP address you can reach from anywhere, right? So this is we are knowing as a DOS attack, DDoS attack we are calling. And if you have some middleman or something, and what we are calling like middleman attack or something like that. I will explain if I got the chance to explain about the security or something, but I don't know. I don't know much. I worked on firewall long back when I was working in TCS, so I was doing this. Anyway, there I worked on VPN as well, so I will explain VPN and all. Okay, router on a stick. Earlier, we were connecting multiple interfaces, right? From switch to router, from here to here, right? Multiple interfaces was there. But in a router on stick, what you can do? Routing router on stick. means a single stick. This is a stick, you can say, right? This no required, this is not required. Only one cable will be enough for all the VLAN. How it will happen? Router will be there, and here switch will be there, right? And only one interface you will configure. For example, you have a two VLAN, VLAN 3, 2 and 3 in the same case. Then one virtual interface be one sub interface. This is also virtual sub interface will be created. This is sub interface. Two sub interface will be created. VLAN 2 will go via this one. VLAN 3 will go via this one. Means on the same stick, I mean same cable, two virtual interface will be created. That virtual interface we are calling as sub interface. Sub interface. How you will define sub interface? For example, whatever interface it is, GI 0/0/0, then dot dot give any number. Generally, I'm giving the VLAN number only, so it's easy to identify. You can give any number. I can give 10, 20,
Yes.
whatever you want, you can give. But easy to identify, we are giving the VLAN number itself. Okay. First command, interface, this one. Okay. And then we are defining the IP address as we defined IP address on the physical interface. We will define the IP address here. And no such command is not required. No such command is not required. Because before creating sub interface, you need to go on physical interface, GI 0/0/0. You need to give no such command. No IP address, no IP address, and no such command. No such command. Because we are not going to assign any IP address to physical, we will create a virtual one and define the IP address. Clear? How inter router on stick works? Let's remove this interface. Okay. Now we have here we have configured the IP address. How you will check what IP address you configured? So IP interface brief. Okay, you have defined the IP address. You define the what is subnet here. So I think command so interface GI 0/0/0. You can define. See, it will give the subnet. Here it is. Right? You can see all the interfaces. This command you will run very frequently in the company. Okay. So you can see 100 Mbps speed, bandwidth this one, full duplex, all those things I will explain. Okay. So router on a stick. Within single cable, I will travel the I will make the multiple VLAN travel.
Multiple
But
VLAN
multiple VLAN,
trains.
switch will switch will forward the traffic. For example, earlier you configured single VLAN VLAN 2, right? So in order to ask interface to allow multiple VLAN, what you need to configure? Abhi, on the single physical interface, you want we wanted to travel, multiple VLAN information. What you need to configure it?
For multiple VLANs,
You guys are silent. How you
for
can forget
multiple
this?
VLANs, what was it?
Trunking, man. Trunk.
Trunking,
You know
yeah,
trunk.
trunk port.
Multiple VLAN interface.
Switch
Multiple
port,
VLAN traffic on the
access
single
port,
physical.
trunk.
Yeah. So you need to tell, right? You need to define the trunk. After that, it will allow the multiple VLAN, right?
Hmm.
Oh man, don't forget the things. Now, whatever you learn, everything will come here. Okay. So I will not allow you to forget everything. Just keep remember everything, man. Else it will be tough for you. Anyway, system is configured, the IP address, everything is fine. I can do you know, how you will remove the config for the interface, for example. So run command is not running here. This is the command where you can check the config here. So run, just do that. This is the command you have configured on the port number, this one. So I need to remove this all the configuration. How you will do that? I want to remove this one as well, for example. I want to remove this one. I want to remove this one. Oh, sorry, not this one. First and second. These two interfaces I want to remove. How you will do that? So very simple
Because we
command
have
is
to.
write this command. It's very important. Every day you will use in networking. Default. A command is running as a known as a default. Default, then give interface name and number. Copy, paste, enter. It will default all the interface. Okay. Now port number 2. Done. Done. Okay. Now you will see so run, do so run. Nothing configuration, right? All thing is removed, right? Just remember those commands. It will be very helpful. Interface f0/1 switch port mode trunk switch port trunk allowed VLAN 2 to 3. Done. Only 2 to 3 VLAN allowed. So interface trunk VLAN 2 to 3 allowed. Running. Okay. Done. Now define the gateway. Same way, the same command will run in the router as well. Config p default interface gi 0/0/0/0/1. Done. I will show you do so run if you want. None of the configuration, whatever you configured, everything gone. See, no IP, nothing. So go ahead and configure it again. As I explained, interface gi 0/0/0, no IP address, no SUT. That's it. Exit interface gi 0/0/0 dot 2. See, immediate port is came up because, as I said, no need, no switch port command. IP address. See, IP address it will accept 1.1.1.1, 2.55.255.255.0. What it will say? See, configuring IP address on routing on a LAN sub interface is only allowed if that sub interface is already configured as a part of triple E802.1d or this one or this one. So how you will define switch port? Sorry, encapsulation. How it encapsulate the packet? Encapsulation dot one q. Now you have to give the VLAN ID. VLAN number 2. Now IP address will be accepted. IP address 1.1.1.1. Now you define which tagging it should support. This is actual VLAN information, which untag and tag will happen. Okay. Once this interface will receive the packet, it will add the tag 2. So once tag 2 will come up, it will send the VLAN 2 interfaces. Once tagging is matching 3, then it will go on 3. Like that. That's what you can do router on a stick because you are defining here encapsulation.1q VLAN number 3. If you have a native, for example, you know native, right? You can add the command native here. If you are making any VLAN apart from VLAN 1 or something, you need to give keyword as a native. Okay. Then IP address 2.2.2.1. No shutdown. No shutdown is not required, but if you want, you can give. Now your command. communication will also happen from VLAN 1 to 1. As I explained, it's between virtual interface is created and then restart. Clear? Any doubt? Okay, all good. So let's. It's also proved and everything is done. Now move into the SVI. Okay, done. Do you have any question or something? Do you have any question?
Not from me.
Okay, done. Let me stop the recording. If you do not have any question, then I will move to next step.
Okay.